I want to tell you a story. True story. My wife and I were in our second year of marriage. No, I guess it was third year of marriage. Yeah, I think that's about right. And we lived in Mississippi at the time. And one day, my wife was heading to work, and I was off to work as well. And then we heard there's a storm coming. So I went to Blockbuster Video and rented some movies, came home earlier because my work has canceled. I worked at a small little college there. And my wife all of a sudden got the news that it was Hurricane Katrina. By the time she got home, the power was out, so much for renting the movies, and we hunkered down in our house as that storm hit. We were 3 hours north of the coast, yet I have some video of the trees bending, but it hit our house. It hit fences torn up. It just destroyed. We had no power for like a week or two, no sewer, and she's pregnant with our first, our son Alex, and I'm not okay either health wise. And it's an interesting time. It was a challenge. It's funny as we actually think back on that and a lot of great memories. Road trip. We ended up. Storm was coming. We had two cars that both had practically empty tanks, so had to go sit in the line where you start the car, move up a little bit, kill it. Start the car, move up a little bit, kill it, until you can finally get gas. Because of the rationing and the limits there from Hurricane Katrina. So much devastation, so many people killed, so many people displaced, neighbors, some of their family in nursing homes down towards the coast, killed in the process of trying to move, so much pain. Yet what it led to us, for us, was during that time, baby on the way, us kind of analyzing our life, we ended up making some pretty big decisions. That was, I think, August-ish. I think that's right. And then we had turned in my resignation at my job, put our house on the market by Christmas, moved to Texas in with my mom and dad. That was a challenge. I'm working on my last chapter of dissertation, was able to finish that. We had our son Alex, a healthy baby boy. I was able to finish my degree, and I sold our house and then got my first teaching position full time. Amazing. And here's the key. I couldn't have orchestrated any of that. Every little decision was with the unknown about the next piece and the next, what's around the corner. It took faith. It took us as a couple trusting each other and working together as a couple, but it took faith. Faith in a God that actually has our life in his hands and wants the best for us, but it also doesn't mean he's going to protect from bad things necessarily. But be careful how we unpack that. And he allows those things, and they challenge us, and they grow us. And I ended up we had so much, broken stuff and stuff to fix at the house. What it led to is I really enjoyed that. So I did a lot of that. So then we moved to Georgia, bought a house. We ended up buying a house from the 1800s because that was what was in our budget. And we stayed within our budget, and we bought a house that I fixed up. I took an 1893 house that looked abandoned and restored it over 7 years. And it was an amazing labor of love, but it was therapy as I was still, navigating some of those health issues. This is marriage. The unknowns, the risks, the leaps of faith, because that's what it took. When Kelly and I left Mississippi and moved to Texas, neither of us had jobs. It was a complete leap of faith. House on the market, load up a U-Haul, drive away. Hope the house sells. It was a complete leap of faith. By the time we got to Texas, put stuff in a storage unit, she had a job, and then I had a job, and then we worked for about 6 months while I finished dissertation and stuff. You don't know what's around the corner. Can you have faith, and can you band together as a husband and wife? Because that is one of the most critical things that you have as a family, is you as a couple, and then that builds a legacy for your children as you navigate those things together, especially in those early years. Then you build that into your children and the risks they'll take or won't take, and how they actually view God and his faithfulness, even when it's hard or it's difficult or I don't feel it. So bless you, your family, and may you build a healthy marriage. Hey, this is Dr. Corey Gilbert, and would love to actually continue this conversation. How? Inside my free Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/The Healthy Marriage. Join us there, and you can actually begin dialogue, posting questions that I'll answer here and also in the group. Would love to get to know you and see kind of where you're at and how we can help you grow a healthy marriage. Again, my name is Dr. Corey Gilbert with Healthy Marriage and HealingLives.com. Talk to you soon.